Namaste. Today we will look at the legend of Lord Shiva and Bhasmasur, the demon who tried to burn the divine. Long ago, in an age when the earth was still young and the balance between good and evil was constantly tested, there lived a powerful asura or demon named Bhasmasura. He was born from the clan of the Rakshasas, fierce and ambitious beings who often challenged the gods for supremacy. But Bhasmasura was unlike the other demons. He wasn't content with mere earthly power. He sought invincibility, the kind of power that would place him above even the gods themselves. Determined to achieve this, Bhasmasura chose to perform tapasya to please Lord Shiva, known to grant powerful boons to those who worship him sincerely. Deep in the heart of the Himalayas, Bhasmasura sat in meditation. He meditated for several years. The gods in the heavens began to grow anxious. The intensity of Bhasmasura's penance caused tremors through the cosmos. But Shiva, seated in calm meditation on Mount Kailash, felt the sincerity and eventually appeared before the asura in a pillar of divine flame. Lord Shiva appeared with his matted locks, ash-covered skin, crescent moon shining on his head, and his trident in hand. Shiva said, "O Bhasmasura, I am pleased with your devotion. Ask of me any boon and I shall grant it." Bhasmasura fell to his knees, eyes gleaming with ambition. Bhasmasura replied, "O Lord of Lords, grant me the power that anyone whose head I touch with my right hand shall instantly burn to ashes, or bhasma." Lord Shiva, ever compassionate and bound by his word, agreed. With that, the boon was granted. Shiva vanished, returning to Kailash. But in the echoes of the forest, something had changed. The trees seemed to whisper in unease. Bhasmasura, now blessed with an unmatchable weapon, began laughing uncontrollably. He thought to himself, "Now no one can stop me, not even Shiva himself." His arrogance soared. He looked at his palm, the hand that now held the power to reduce gods to ash, and a twisted idea entered his mind. He thought, what if I test this power on the very God who gave it to me? Consumed by power, Bhasmasura marched towards Kailash, hand raised, ready to destroy the very being who had blessed him. Lord Shiva, sitting peacefully on Kailash, sensed Bhasmasura approaching. He immediately understood what was coming. Without hesitation, Shiva leapt up and began to flee. Through mountains, rivers, forests, and sky, Shiva ran, transforming into various animals and forms to escape. Bhasmasura followed, relentless and drunk on power. The gods looked on in shock. The cosmic order was unraveling. If Shiva were destroyed, creation itself would collapse. In desperation, the gods approached Lord Vishnu, the protector of the universe. Vishnu smiled knowingly. Descending to earth, Vishnu took the form of Mohini, a celestial enchantress of unimaginable beauty. She shimmered like moonlight on still water, her movements fluid like wind, her smile enchanting like spring after a harsh winter. Mohini appeared in the path of Bhasmasura, who stopped dead in his tracks, forgetting even his pursuit of Shiva. Bhasmasura, awestruck, said, "Who are you?" Mohini, smiling, replied, "A humble dancer, my lord, but I only share my dance with those who can match my steps. Bhasmasura, enchanted, forgot everything else, and he said, "Of course I can dance and match your steps. Show me." So began the divine dance. Mohini moved with grace and elegance, spinning, twirling, striking various postures. Bhasmasura, now completely under her spell, mirrored every move. Mohini bent backwards, he followed. She spun with her hands above her head, and he did the same. Then came the final move. With a graceful flourish, Mohini placed her right palm on her head. Bhasmasura, entranced and oblivious, copied her. The moment his palm touched his head, his body was engulfed in flames. The boon took effect, and in seconds he was reduced to ash, destroyed by his own arrogance and the very gift he begged for. The skies thundered with applause. The gods showered flowers from the heavens. Peace was restored. Lord Shiva, safe and free, returned to Kailash and offered his gratitude to Vishnu for saving the universe. What can we learn from this story? First, Bhasmasura represents unchecked ambition and ego, showing how even devotion can become dangerous when twisted by desire. Second, Vishnu as Mohini reflects the power of feminine energy, which can disarm the mightiest threats, not through violence but through wisdom and charm. Third, the story reminds us that power without humility leads to self-destruction. Do let me know your comments. Namaste.